Yo, hey, Voldemort. It's Sunday, and it's my turn for a video. And I've been thinking and thinking since your video on Thursday, and not really quite sure what I should be doing. Normally, I record on Saturdays, but I had a really lazy day Saturday. My back's been bothering me for the past like 2 weeks, and I thought it was like a rib that was out of place, but I think it was actually the weather, because as you know, we had some snow and then some nice weather and then more snow. And by Saturday, it just felt better, but I just crashed from, I guess, all the pain. I don't know. Which I guess is a good segue into sports injuries. So we have the last 3 weeks of the NFL regular season. It's going to be interesting. It's a very tight race in the NFC. The AFC, yeah, there are some close teams, but the NFC is where it really is. I think most of the better teams are there. The AFC really just has, I think, the Steelers and the Patriots. I don't really think anybody else is quite good enough when those two teams are healthy. The NFC, on the other hand, Eagles have been pretty good this year. The Falcons are pretty much a threat. The Saints have been revived. Panthers that are going strong. The Seahawks are always really good, even though they're hurting. The Rams have been rediscovered. Vikings have been pretty good, minus their starting quarterbacks. And injuries take a toll, and it's one of those things. Fantasy football, I'm doing that, and sometimes you don't want to injure your players for the playoffs, so you rest them for the last week or so. Remember, the Green Bay Packers did that with Aaron Rodgers when they clinched that first round bye the year after they won the Super Bowl, and it was he didn't play for I think 3 weeks, and it showed. The Giants beat him, and the rest is history, man. So I guess resting players has always been a thing. You see that with Greg Popovich with the San Antonio Spurs, always resting players, and more teams are now getting into that. You want to think, hey, the fans are paying to see these players, but I think at the end of the day, you want to win that championship. I don't think we're going to see too many players resting, especially with this tight NFC race. So I'm excited to see this, and hopefully my fantasy team doesn't fall apart because of all these resting players. Oh, and the Yankees, Sabathia, 1 year, $10 million. It's still a lot of money, but I think it's a good call for the Yankees, and I hope he adds some nice stability as the number 4, number 5 guy in the rotation to keep everything together and show that veteran leadership. I'll see you Thursday.